Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we are going to solve day 29 problem of this month on LeetCode. Before starting, if you guys haven't subscribed my YouTube channel yet, then please go ahead and subscribe it. Now without any delay, let's get started with today's problem. Problem number 3512. Minimum operations to make array sum divisible by k. So in this problem you are given an integer array nums and an integer k. You can perform the following operation any number of times. We have to select an index I and we have to replace nums of I with nums of I minus 1, right? So what we are doing, we are just taking one number and we are just subtracting 1 from it and we are getting new number, right? 7, let's suppose, and here again if I subtract minus 1 I will get new number, right? So we have to select an index I and we have to replace nums of I with nums of I minus 1. So if I am doing something like this, right, if I'm doing something like this, right, so definitely the sum value will be reduced, right? Sum value will be reduced by 1 every time, right? So what we have to do, we have to turn the minimum number of operations required to make the sum of the array divisible by k, right? So generally we are dealing with the array sum only here, right? And array sum should be divisible by k, right? So here if you see this example number 1, so what is 3 plus 9? 12, and 12 plus 7 is nothing but 19, right? 19. So tell me, 19 is completely divisible by 5 or not? So 5 3 is 15, right? And here we are seeing a remainder as 4, right? This is nothing but my remainder, right? So this 4 is the extra actually, right? So we have to subtract uh, this overall sum, right, 4 times. So if I do 19 minus this remainder, right, so I will get a number 15 which is completely divisible by 5, right? So here this RAM is nothing but my output. This RAM is going to be output, right? So RAM is 4, so that simply means we have to reduce 4. So maybe I can do it like this: 9 minus 1 8, 8 minus 1 7, 7 minus 1 6, 6 minus 1 5. So if I write it like this 3 5 7, right, here like this, so then I will get some 15. Or there are many ways, right? Even if I write 3 and 9, and here if I write 3, then it is also possible, right? So overall we have to reduce 4 only, right? So this 4 is going to be output. Very simple. Same way here, example number 2, 4 5 8. So 8 is completely divisible by 4, right? So this RAM is the output 0. We don't have to subtract anything. Now here see, 3 2 is 5, right? And if I divide it with 6, so 6 0 0, so here 5 is the remainder. So that simply means this 5 is the output, right? So we have to reduce 5, right? That's it. Okay, so these are the constants. So nums dot length from 1 to 1000 and nums of I value from 1 to 1000 and k value from 1 to 100. Very easy problem, right? We have to just calculate the sum and we have to find out the remainder. That's it, of that sum with the k, right? So here what you need to do, create one variable int sum and set it to 0, and here just iterate over all the values in your nums array using enhanced for loop, right? And here you are just going to update your sum with num value, and in the end what you need to do, you have to simply return sum modulo k, right? You are dealing with the remainder only, right? So here let's run it. So see, all the test cases has been accepted, right? Now let's submit it. So see, our solution is accepted, right? So in Java, right, instead of this you can also do one shortcut, right? So you can update your sum all this like this, arrays dot stream. So you are streaming over your nums array, right? So nums, and here you have to just simply write dot sum. That's it. So if you run it again, so this will also work. So this is shortcut to that, okay, to calculate the sum. So again if you submit it, so that's it. See, okay, so these are few stream functions in Java that if you want you can learn these functions, okay? So this is important function for Java 8, right? In Java 8 we get this stream, okay? And if you try to solve this problem in Python, then also it is very simple. What you have to do, you have to simply return, it is one line code, right? Here return, and here sum function. In this sum function you have to just pass your array nums, right? And here modulo with k. That's it, okay? So now if I just run it, you don't have to write it, okay, if you don't want, right? So that's it. So here, just submit it. That's it. So they see just one line of code. Okay, even if you do this codes right, if you submit it, this will also work. But it is showing this icon, but no worries, you can remove it, no issues. Okay, so that's it, right? So I hope that you guys are able to understand today's problem, and if you guys still have any doubts, then please feel free to ask in the comment section. Till then, keep coding and keep practicing. Meet you in the next video. Thank you. Bye bye.